That do first, right? All right, Ro is gonna tell us how he made this beat. And this guy is pretty weird because as long as I've been watching producers make beats, I've never seen a producer start with a hi-hat. Is that a hi-hat?
Yeah, that's a hi-hat.
So I've never seen anybody, the person's always like, okay, drums, or sometimes they just play like Cobams will play so can you explain from scratch how you made this beat?
First of all, I was gunning for that 90s, that hip-hop, that boom bap type sound. So at least from my knowledge of it, you need that steady, that's almost metronome-like counting hi-hat type sound. So I went for the hi-hats and just played it, straight with the metronome, cup, and then use that to build the rest. That's when I now, try to add a kick to get that bounce. To get the bounce I wanted, that semi boom bap slash, that 90s type.
Something that just like similar to Pete Rock or somebody.
Yeah,
that neck jerking.
Yeah.
The drums are kind of like like Pete Rock, or Lord Finesse.
Okay.
Even Primo has some drums like this. Then after the drums,
of course, then the snare. Come, that's actually
let's go.
The kick and the snare. So definitely the snare comes in.
Okay, why did you choose it? This is like a reverb snare.
Yeah,
why did you choose it?
It has that spread to it.
Okay.
Like, just because of that spread, it's like it covers larger ground. It spreads. It resonates in your ear in a way. So it's nice.
You can already use it. This is like a beat, like just as it is, like these three instruments. You can just use it for a cipher. Hey yo, a 1-2, yo, a 1-2, 1-2. I wanna jump on the So continue.
Then I need some bells, just to further add that bounce to it.
This is what makes it old school. This is what makes it old school.
Just to add that bounce, that extra bounce to it. And then when speaking of bounce, then I added it's a percussion type sound. It's called fendulum or something like that. I really don't know which country that sound came from, but it adds that extra.
Can you solo it? Can you solo it so we can hear the fendulum alone? Okay.
It's like a kick, but it's not really a kick per se.
Okay, so let's hear with the other sounds. Okay.
Yeah.
And here I was thinking that was the bass.
That was the bass, the kick.
Okay.
Some type of percussion. It's a heavy percussion.
Okay.
Of course, something running under like a pad. It's a pad. And it gives it that dark, moody type. You just hear it, just makes you want to do that sour apple face, like
it's dark,
what is this?
It's just like you're in an old church with a dark cloak on and 50 Cent's about to just jump out and go, yeah, I told you, man. I'm messing with you boys because I told you, man. Something like that. So
there's some extra horns. Put in some horns here, like, extra stuff.
Like this goes for the hook, right?
Yeah.
It only comes in at the hook. Yeah.
An extra sound, and just more add to that moody feel when it.
Some Doctor Who. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. A beat, a 5-minute beat, 5 minute by Ferocious.
Yeah, man.
I just want to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Like, I know you started producing around, is it 2004 or 5?
Nah, man, like 2007, 8-ish.
For real?
Yeah, man, 2007, 8-ish.
Jeez, blood.
Yeah.
Okay, why did you decide to produce? Because I know back then you were fully into the rap.
Yeah, I was just fully a rapper.
You just wanted to ram. I heard all your singles then, and you were going in, recording you and your boy GZ.
Yeah.
So why did you just say, I want to produce? Why?
Okay, first of all, when working on my first set of singles, album, demos, whatever. Most times when I'm writing a song, I'll write a song. I already had an idea of what the beat sounded like in my head. So most times I'll be in the studio, I'll be guiding the producer. I like the kicks to sound like this. I like the snare to sound like this.
And then the producer will like, hold up a sec.
You know,
do you want to produce this song or let me produce my?
You know, there was one time I was with LD the Don. Shout out to LD the Don. I was with LD the Don some time back, and then he was listening to one of my songs back then. And then you know, I was trying to let him know that the beat he was sharing was actually my idea. You know, like, yeah, he was like, who made the beat? I was like, I don't know if I should call his name, but I called his name. I called his name. It was like, cool. But I was like, yo, but you know, he played everything I told him to play. They were like, nah, it don't matter. I'm like, wait. He played everything. But if you had played it, it wouldn't have sounded like this. Yeah. So since it sounded like this, let's give props to the producer that played it like this. And I'm like,
but you know one thing, like this is industry standard.
You know,
if Puff Daddy comes into the studio and you are playing like, if Puff Daddy just says, why don't you add at the end?
That's all. Puff Daddy produced it.
His album. Puff Daddy took like, I used to think back then production, okay, it means that he played
everything now.
Like no, he could just be there and say, sample this record, like the Biggie B.I.G. song, the first single. Sample this record, and he gave it to these guys. Juicy hit masters or hit makers. He gave it to them and left, and they chopped it up. They did everything. But
I think what from what you're describing, I think maybe it's like the video version of a director.
Yes.
In music, maybe that's what they call
now,
like producers as well. So
not to digress. So. After LD the Don
told you know, after that
he produced it, the guy produced it, even if it's your idea, it doesn't count.
It doesn't count anymore, you know. But so eventually down the line, some of the producers we were working with, so they're getting a little busy, didn't really have our time, and what you know, with time, I just got tired of chasing this, you know, chasing them all over the place.
And they were getting paid for the beats?
They were getting paid for the beats, at least most of the time. So, so anyways, I just got tired of chasing them. You know, one day I just sat down, because the label I was with, KD World Records, we had our own studio, but I couldn't produce. So I just sat down there looking at the equipment for days, and just be like, yo, man, I gotta learn this, man. You know, so gradually I just start. I crashed the system like so many times.
Oh, Lord.
So just come back. What happened here? I'll be like,
I hope you are not using it to watch and download the wrong.
Nah, man, just wrong commands. You know, just doing the wrong thing,
Lord.
Crashing the system by mistake.
So,
that's just messed up.
That's how.
That's
so
just messed up.
Gentlemen,
That's just messed up.
You heard it from the horse's mouth. I hope you don't mind me calling it the horse. You heard it from the horse's mouth. That's how Ferocious started making beats.
Yeah, man.
So I hope you're from now on, all you producers that do shakara, please continue doing shakara, because you're actually inspiring young rappers
to learn
how to make beats. So we'll be right back, right after the 16-bar breakdown.
Yeah, this is my 16-bar breakdown right now, and basically I'm going to be doing a song that maybe some of y'all remember. I'm sure most of y'all remember. The song was quite big. It was the biggest rap song that year anyways. It was Terry the Rap Man featuring myself and Stereo Man. Now when I don't come, when they see me, they shake. What I'm talking about. Back then they said I was fake, cause like the garden too many be one brick, See as I enter the place they just a shake, cause now I'm ferocious or Pharaoh the Great. Yo, I grip the mic like a priest and touch my top, cause from the most to the least. I don't freestyle, I get paid to flow. Even Cassie will tell you that you have a long way to go, homie, cause you're not in my class. When I blast, I be up in your face like tear gas. Hey, I spit with lyrical rage, so give me 5 mics like new edition of stage. Yeah.